Welcome back to another episode of the Way to Money podcast, and I'm your host, Danteese. And today, the topic that we'll be weighing on, are subscriptions taking out money? I've been asking that question to a lot of people, and you want to know something? They agree. They feel the same way that I do. And if you want to know why, just stay tuned for the episode. So basically, they have taken an uprise since COVID, because we had nothing to do. We were basically in the house all the time, and we took in a lot of Netflix and all that. We had something to watch. We had to have TV somewhere. I feel like as though the companies have used it against us. The reason why I say that, not throwing in the shade or anything, Netflix, you can't even share your password anymore. Why is that? It used to be we paying $9.99 for Netflix. You remember when you used to you can get mail to CD? I miss that too. It was so easy. Netflix was like Redbox. They made an app. Then it was $9.99 till it wasn't. Then it was $14.99. Now it's $22.99. Even to have it on multiple TVs. So let's just say if you wanted to have somebody else watching your stuff, you would have to literally pay $30.91 exactly just to watch Netflix. Now you can't share your password with your cousin that don't have it. Oh, we don't want you to be nice. We want you to give us more money though. If you just saying, if you gonna do that, we can always tell them to join Netflix too. Like they want you to be an ambassador, and I'm not. Like I don't understand that. And subscription services have gotten ridiculously high. It's to the point to where now, look at what they're doing on these Black Friday deals. Once you want to know what's so crazy, now Hulu, Max, Disney Plus, now they're $2.99 just on Black Friday. So let me tell you this: if we doing promotional services, yeah, they doing it only for a limited time. If they throwing out promotions like that, why they can't do that until the people that are long-time subscribers? Why aren't they implementing this beforehand? Because you shouldn't be making life decisions wondering if you're going to pay for a subscription service or not. Normally, and like you'll just see an increase from them. But it look like, why are y'all going up? Y'all got 4K HD on everything that's there when they don't really need it. If you don't even have a 4K TV, you don't really see the difference. If you already have a flat screen TV or ultra high definition TV you have, you really don't see the difference. It literally looks the exact same. The only thing you're paying for, I guess, is no ads. You don't get exclusive movies. It's nothing on Netflix that will even do that. The first person I would like to say they even started that does premiere and they had to stop doing it was HBO Max. The reason why people loved HBO Max, they bought the movie theater to you. They premiered the movie the same day as it would in the movie theaters. So you didn't have to go to the movies, or you didn't have to take that chance to end up getting sick to leave. Everything was right there in home. You had your own home entertainment system. But this didn't even last for a year. Literally the next year they had to stop it. The reason why, people were complaining about it. They said the movies felt like it was taken away from their sales, their first day sales, and it knocked them down 25%. And this is coming from the head director over HBO Max. This when it was HBO Max. Now it's called Max. I don't know why they changed it. But anyway, you see, it was way better because now you don't have to go and pay money to go see a bad movie. It's a lot of bad movies that came out this year. Not gonna hold you. Only one movie that I seen that really just took me by storm that was just good all the way around. And I'm gonna give them a shout out. Deadpool and Wolverine. Fantastic movie. And if you have any other regards, you can fight me on it. Because I swear it's no other movie. But back to the topic. Subscription services are literally like taxing to the point to where they are taxing for everything. They are taxing for ads. They don't want you sharing your password, so they charge you more money depending on the screen. If they're not in your household, they are charging you for it. And if they start implementing like premiere movies and stuff like that, they're going to end up taxing more money. And this is the thing I hate about some of these subscription services. They literally have the same thing. It's literally the same shows. You are literally paying to watch throwbacks that probably still come on TV. Living Single, Burning Back Show, Martin, etc., etc. You know the rest of the sitcom. Don't get me wrong, I still love Living Single is like one of my favorite sitcoms. But when are we going to get something that actually people want to watch? Not the remakes of these cartoons that are terrible. That's something that's worth paying for, not these older movies that we done seen 100 times. Put something else on that can literally get our attention. The only thing I feel like Netflix is good for right now is Stranger Things. That's what I feel like people waiting on. And I feel like the reason why they holding that back because they want to keep the audience so bad. Because they know after Stranger Things, people are literally going to cancel their memberships. Because there's nothing to watch. Hulu has Abbott Elementary. And they're on Max too. That's a fantastic show. Fire all the way through if you like The Office and stuff like that. And I know I'm co-signing shows and stuff. But this is something that I watch. Do I feel like it's worth the money that I pay a subscription for? No, not really. I don't. Because it makes no sense to where I have to pay really $20. That's literally money I use to go get gas just to watch a couple shows that y'all end up taking away anyway. So what would be even the purpose of even doing that when whole time I could have just been watching something else? I could have been just using my time. I could have just bought a movie. So another thing too I would like to say, subscriptions have literally took over TV. Television is a whole nother place now. Cartoons are different. They're letting different animators and stuff like that walk in. People are losing money. They're running out of ideas. They're trying to copy and paste old shows or doing reruns of them. Please stop running these reruns of these shows. It's getting tiring. People see the same episode every single day. And it's like they don't try. At least the only thing you could say about subscription services, hell, they at least have a lot of different stuff that you can watch. But some people have peculiar tastes in the movies and content they watch. Honestly, do you feel like having cable is even worth it in this day and age? Because we used to praise, like, back then, back in the early 80s, 90s, 2000s, TV was at its most high. We had the hottest TV shows, the hottest movies coming out. Now, TV don't even get depicted the same. The only time I've seen people really even talking about TV is if they really watching the basketball game. And now, NFL has an app for that too. So they're outsourcing TV. Television will soon become obsolete. Even though you might have, Seinfeld and everybody love Raymond, but it's not too many people watching them shows. We don't have enough shows that's being even broadcasted on TV. The first thing they go towards is the streaming station. Nobody putting their shows on TV anymore. And it's just like, it used to hit different when you used to see the BET Awards or the different festivities going on, or you see an episode of your favorite cartoon, you see like the new episode banner like coming up next, or these streaming apps can kind of took a hold of people for so long at a pivotal time because they capitalized off of COVID-19. If it wasn't for that, that's why Netflix is so high. Even Netflix stock was even nowhere near what it was back in 2015 or 2016. That's when you can still go order a Netflix CD offline and get it mailed to you. That's how old I am. I don't know if a lot of y'all maybe, younger or maybe older, but I'm that old to where you used to get the Netflix CDs in a slot. We had Blockbuster, all this type of stuff where you can go get movies, watch them, take them back, and be cool. You didn't have to pay that much. Now, you pretty much have to pay a full tank of gas just to watch a bunch of TV shows and movies that you don't really care about. So, I ask you again, people, is having a subscription worth it? I just don't understand how do we look at this and not say, okay, this is a little crazy, or why am I paying for this? I only watch it because of only this show and this show. I know people may have their little shows that come up, like people, they've been talking about the Penguin and all these other shows, and I'm not knocking it, and that's cool, that's fine. But then when they take ages to come out with another show, then what you're doing, you're just paying for something and having in the background while you sleep. And I'm gonna be honest and real with you, I have done the same thing. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have put it on a show just to even go to sleep on. I don't really be watching it. It's really nothing on there that I haven't seen. A lot of shows that I don't even care to watch. It's some that I do, but like when I do get into it, it's like, it's alright. But it's like I don't care about it enough. It's not gravitating my attention to where I have to watch it. The big titles that Netflix and all these other apps have, they string them along for so long, and they get their fans riled up to the point to where when that's over, everything, it's like people just don't care anymore. So that's why they save them for last. They put out all the filler movies, which is the weird movies that you be seeing like in home film, or they'll just saturate you with some old TV shows and, oh, this is coming back Wednesday, this is coming back Thursday. I already watched the show like 5 times already. How many times you gonna keep taking it off and bringing it back? Leave the shows on there. Stop taking the shows off. Y'all take the shows off and then y'all put something in the place of it. It is not in the same category. They have to stop doing it. And another thing I would like to ask y'all too, while I got y'all attention. Do y'all ever feel like we'll go back to regular television? Do you feel like as though financially we'll go back to watching standard television after streaming apps then pretty much took over and made a space for themselves? I don't feel like they would. And that's just me being a consumer of both, because TV is like now shows are getting canceled left and right. People are quitting, it's more protested. People, the writers and stuff are not being favored in a sense, to the point to where now it looks like people are just feel like they working for free, and no one wants to feel like that. People have to live. The writers' protest and everything has caused a lot of projects and cost a lot of money. It set the whole acting world back. They expect people to work 12, 13 hours a day and not get paid that much money. And it's like you put these people in unfavorable work conditions and you give them, pennies on the crumb. How you expect them to actually be able to want to come to work to actually film and produce and be able to give you what you need from them when they're not getting paid nothing? That's my question I ask to you, people. And I know aside from what I'm saying about the subscription thing, but people, we gotta look more deep into what we doing with this. You shouldn't have 1,000 subscription apps. Like 1 or 2 is fine. And we talking about video subscription, music subscriptions too. Like, cause I have manga, music, Netflix, and Crunchyroll. That's it. I only have 4 subscriptions that I can manage, and it's no more than like 40 a month. A lot of people have every app in the book and don't watch it, because I even added up the numbers. You know how much every single app will cost with no ads? That's almost $200 by itself, or I think right at 200. People, you do not need all them apps with these subscription services. They have the same show. Please look in the detail to see what you buying. Don't be wasting your money and time trying to, well, I don't know if I'm watching this show, so let me hold on to it just to see what's going to come next. And then you end up having 50 more subscription services, and then you wondering why your money keep getting snatched by Apple every month. And your mind, and you feel like, oh, I ain't worried about it. Your mind not being on it. Then you're going to be looking crazy and thinking people, you robbed yourself because you paying literally for the same content. Imagine you buying the same thing 50 times. Most subscription services, like I even said before, they have the same mainframe to show. They'll show you Martin. They'll show you mostly a lot of black sitcoms. Why? They try to appeal to a certain group of people. And this is what they watch. Comedy, action, adventure, all of it looks the same, people. It's no different. So if you're looking towards having this and having that, and if you can use other people's password, get Peacock or Disney Plus. They don't have the only one TV can watch this at a time like Netflix does. So use somebody else's password. Save the money. I'm pretty sure you can find somebody nice enough in your life. I can ask John for his password. He might be cool enough to let me use it. And that's fine. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Because I do it. You want to save money. There's nothing wrong with it. It's better off than you having to pay extra money when you don't need it, when you don't even watch it. So why not use somebody else's account? It's not gonna stop them from watching or doing nothing to their account. And then you can determine whether you want to watch it or not. It's not coming out your pocket. It's a win-win for everybody. And with that being said, people, this is the end of the episode, and I would like to thank you so much for tuning in, wherever you're tuning in with your podcast, whatever you get them. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts, people. It's been fun. But as I said again, we got to start back taking our money. They've been listening to me. So I got to whisper to you all. They've been taking our money for too long. It's time for us to scrape back. See y'all in the next episode.